Hi, I'm Niall from GulfStream Boat Sales. Today we're taking a look around a Sealine SC29. This boat was built in 2008. It's had only one owner from new. It's a low hours example. It's got only 290 hours on the clock and it's in really fantastic condition throughout. Taking a walk up along the side of the boat, you can see that the gel coating and everything's in lovely condition. Unfortunately we can't walk down along the starboard side, but taking a close look at it, it looks in really nice shape as well. So the Sealine SC29 was all about sort of giving you the best of both worlds. With this, it's got a fold-in fabric hardtop roof. It means that whenever you've got the roof open like we have now, lovely, bright, airy cockpit, you take the side covers out and it's just like driving an open top sports boat. You get the wind in your hair, you can get the sun as well. This converts into a big sun pad and stuff, and you get all the benefits of an open sports cruiser. But if the weather turns against you, or if you're using the boat later in the season or whatever, you can just keep the hardtop roof closed, put the camper covers up, and it's like a sports coupe. So the hardtop roof itself, it's starting to rain now, so we're going to get it closed over. It's literally a matter of just pulling it. One hand slides really easy down onto the front windscreen, and then we've got two stainless steel clips. Again, these clips are in perfect condition. They just ratchet down, pull a little bit of tension into the roof, and that's it, closed up. So it's as simple as that. See there, we've got 289 hours on the port engine, and we've got 290 hours on the starboard engine. For a 30-foot boat, the cabin's really spacious. We've got really good space, so 2 or 3 people can get past each other. The galley is fantastic for a 30-foot boat. It's probably you do well to find a galley this size. So it's a nice L-shaped galley. We'll take a detailed look at that now. And then we've got a large dinette table up at the front of the cabin, so that'll probably seat maybe 5 or 6 adults with full sitting headroom right the way to the front. That converts into a berth at night time, so you just drop the table down, put in the filler cushions. You check out the pictures, you'll see that. But huge big double bed, and then we've got a permanent aft cabin which is separate from the main cabin. The private aft cabin is a really good selling point for this boat, so it's totally separate from the rest of the boat, and it also has ensuite access into the heads compartment too. If you're moving up from an entry-level sports cruiser, maybe like a Sealine S23 or one of the American 25-foot sports cruisers, a big thing that people want is more privacy on board. The condition of everything in the cabin is top notch. Like the owner was telling me, I don't even think he's really stayed on the boat very much. They've never used the cooking facilities, the oven or the hob, and yeah, just taking a look around the cabin, it looks like it's been very little used. As well as selling boats, during the course of any given season, I would also buy quite a few. And there's 3 sort of key things I look for whenever I'm going to buy a boat. So after I've decided on what model it is I'm trying to get my hands on, and set myself a budget and things. But number 1 is I really only like dealing with people that I get along with. More often than not, where I've tried to get involved in a negotiation or a deal with somebody that I haven't just clicked with, it never pans out. Usually falls apart at some stage down the line, and it's just aggravation. And I've sort of come to the conclusion that life's just too short to deal with people that you don't get on with. So first and foremost, if I can get along with the seller, whether that's a broker, another broker, or whether it's the individual that owns the boat, that's key. Just for, buying a boat is supposed to be an enjoyable experience. So if you're not enjoying the process and you're not enjoying dealing with the person you're buying from, my advice is just to walk on to the next one. But so that's number 1. Number 2 is the condition of the boat. That first and foremost, the age is obviously relevant, but more so than that, I always look for something that's really good condition. In the trade, I can look past cosmetic issues and cleaning, the cleanliness of the boat and things, but fundamentally you're looking for a really sound boat. And how you can tell that is basically from the condition of the engine room first and foremost, and also the history that's with the boat, service records, the ownership paperwork, the proper bills of sale, all the documentation chains. That all points to a conscientious owner, somebody who has all that stuff together and has looked after the boat mechanically and things. Okay, fair enough, if they haven't been using the boat for a season or two, it can get dirty and a little bit neglected cosmetically, but those other things point to somebody that's been conscientious from the outset and looked after a boat really well. So that's number 2. And then number 3 is obviously the price. Now, I don't always go to the market looking for the cheapest boat. I look for the best value. So that includes the condition, the age, the number of hours, the history of the boat, and the spec level. And whenever you look at the whole thing as a package, I always try and make sure I'm getting the boat that represents the most bang for the buck. And you know, whenever I apply that criteria to this Sealine SC29, it really does tick all the boxes. The owner's a really genuine guy. He's retired now. He's got himself another boat. He has a barge on the inland waterways in Ireland. He is just getting out of this type of boat in the sports cruiser lifestyle. It's really apparent that this one is in fantastic condition. He's looked after it really well. He's got all the paperwork. It's only one owner from new. He's paid the VAT. It's got all it's got the original builder certificate, the bill of sale. It's got the silver service books for both engines, and they're stamped up with all the service records. And whenever you look at the way that this boat has been spec'd, he bought it brand new and spec'd it up with pretty much every option you can think of. When you take that in combination with the asking price, this has definitely got to be the best value Sealine SC29 on the market today. If you're interested in this Sealine SC29 and you'd like to find out a bit more about it, then please just sign up for VIP access on our website at GulfStreamBoatSales.com. All you have to do is pop your name and email address into the box below this video, and then you can navigate back to the Sealine SC29 page and you can watch the full length review where I go through everything in more detail. I'll show you around the engine room, we'll fire up the engines, let you hear how they run, and just give you a bit more of the background and the history of this SC29. Thanks for watching.